everybody, it's me, Ryan from Studios, and I'm back with another video, and we've gotten a leaked rumor list of the winter 2021 LEGO Star Wars set, and some of them, as surprising as they are, they're kind of disappointing, and I do think these are getting a lot of hate as of now. So there's a list of them, and they're all coming out at different times. I'll discuss those as we go down. So the first one on the list is set 75295, the Millennium Falcon Microfighter, and it is going to retail for $10, of course. And it's going to be a Millennium Falcon, of course, and there was a rumor that it would be a Han Solo in a brown jacket, and this could mean it is an old Han Solo minifigure from The Force Awakens, or it's a Kessel Run Millennium Falcon with the solo version of Han Solo, which is what I hope it is, and I think that would be very cool to see, once again, because if you missed out on the set like I did, and just never ended up trying to get the figure, this is a second option, and it seems to be really cool. The next set on the list is set 75296, and is supposed to be just a microfighter. There's no name connected to it. It's retailing for $10, and I personally either think this is going to be Mandalorian or Clone Wars, because there's no Clone Wars sets on this list, well, except for one. I'll get to that later, but it's... Sorry, my phone just went weird. There's no name connected to it and nothing related to it at all. We just know the price and number, and I hope it's some sort of Clone Wars one, maybe like a microfighter of an ATTE, and it includes a 332nd or some sort of Mandalorian, something. Maybe a Razor Crest microfighter with a Mandalorian figure. We don't know. I just think it'll be really cool. Regardless. And the next set on the list is set 75297, and is a 4+ resistance X-Wing, and we don't know which resistance X-Wing they're referring to. It could either be Poe's X-Wing from The Force Awakens. It could be the blue X-Wing that Poe and others use in The Force Awakens, and I guess the other sequel trilogy movies, the blue and gray one, or it could be the tropical kind of coloring one from the Rise of Skywalker. I think it's the blue and gray one. However, it could be a Rogue One base set. It could because there's a TIE Fighter squadron that has the blue and gray markings as well, and they were attacking on Scarif, so we could see an X-Wing. I think I might have said TIE Fighter, but it's an X-Wing. It's an X-Wing. And it could be like a little Scarif build, because in the last X-Wing microfighter we saw, or not microfighter, 4+ set, I'm getting so confused, there was like a little side build onto that, so maybe we could see like a Scarif side build. I think that would be very cool to see, and I'm not big on 4+ sets, but I think it'll be really cool. Also, it's retailing for $20, so I don't know what the last one is. I think it was $30, but this is maybe a lot better. Maybe it's just the X-Wing then. And the next set on the list is set 75298, and it is a Tauntaun and AT-AT microfighter, and is going to be $20. We do not know the figures of the set, presumably either a Hoth Rebel Trooper or maybe a Luke. I don't know. I don't really think it should be a Luke, because then there would be a Wampa instead of AT-AT. So it could either be a Hoth Rebel Trooper or just a Han Solo figure, and I think that would be pretty cool. I'd get it for the Han Solo figure. And of course, the AT-AT microfighter. We had gotten one in the past. It looked okay, so we'll see what this one looks like. They're kind of running out of ideas, but maybe if they looked in the Clone Wars book section, they would be able to find a lot of stuff they haven't done. And this will obviously be an AT-AT pilot. Maybe it'll be General Veers. I really don't think so, because it's an exclusive figure to the AT-AT. And it will be $20. I think I already said that. And set 75299 will be a Mandalorian set, and it says a Mandalorian hero vehicle, and it includes 276 pieces. Also, the Millennium Falcon microfighter has 101 pieces. So I'm thinking it's definitely the blue and white microfighter, because it's a bit more filled in than the last few, because the one from a couple years ago was 94 pieces, so we'll see. So it's a Mandalorian set. We don't know if it's season 2, And when I first heard of Mandalorian Set, I was thinking, oh, it's Queel's hut from the season from episode 2, or no, not episode 2, episode 7 of the first season, because they do hut sets every year, and it would include Queel, maybe the Cara Dune and IG-11, or no, IG-11. But it's just Mandalorian set. It's $30, and once again has 276 pieces, and it's supposed to be a Mandalorian hero vehicle. And now I think this could be maybe. I'm lost. I don't know what this could possibly be. Maybe it's definitely something from season 2, because we just have no idea what it is. And the next set on the list is 75300, the TIE Fighter, and it will be $40. And this kind of worries me, because the last TIE Fighter was $80, which I don't know if they're doing a MIDI scale. My friend said, oh, they could be doing a MIDI scale. I really don't think they will be going back to that, at least anytime soon. And we did get a little rumor a while back. I don't know if it was true or not. Also, all of these rumors are from Nino Leaks on Instagram. So, and he's a pretty reputable source. So, once again, these could be true, but there's not a guarantee. I'm not going to believe that all of these are true until I see a picture of it, like an official picture of it. So it's a TIE Fighter, and back to what I was saying before. A week ago, we got a rumor that Moff Gideon was getting his own variant of the TIE Fighter from the Mandalorian, of course, with the folding wings. I can't really see how this could be $40, but I'll be willing to try it out. And it's not going to be 4+ TIE Fighter either, because it would have said 4+, and we've only been getting one junior set a year. The first year we got 3, but that was because they were launching that sub-theme of Lego Star Wars. So yeah, the TIE Fighter, hopefully there's as long as there's a Moff Gideon figure in it, I'll be fine. And it's $40. Also, the next set is a X-Wing, and is set 752301, and is $50. Once again, another downgrade, and this set is supposed to include 474 pieces. Also, the TIE Fighter is supposed to include 432 pieces. So that is very interesting. Also, there's a new thing about the TIE Fighter. Okay, so back to the TIE Fighter. A new TIE Fighter will be released. The set will cost €39.99, so it'll be about $40. Could they make it 50? I don't know. And the reason for this is that LEGO drives the level of detail of the models down to allow a cheaper price. While the cockpit of the new TIE Fighter is almost as big as the older versions, the wings have been shrunk significantly, and there are 3 minifigures included in this set. So there are 3 minifigures in the TIE Fighter, and the wings are a bit smaller. So obviously they did something with the wings, making me believe it's Moff Gideon's TIE Fighter. And now what I hope with the TIE Fighter, I hope it includes Moff Gideon, maybe a Death Trooper, and the Incinerator Trooper. That would be very cool. Or it include like IG-11. I think it could include IG-11. We'll see. I think so. That's what I think about the TIE Fighter. Also, the X-Wing. Let's get right back to that. It said it has reduced details. Both the level of detail and the wings and the tail have been reduced. The ship is also given a different nose construction. The set includes Luke Skywalker and R2-D2. Now, we've just gotten the past 5 years, we've had at least one, if not two X-Wing sets. And this year, at least 2021, there will be 2 X-Wing sets, which very much worries me. I think Luke's Landspeeder is not much of a problem anymore. We've only gotten 2 in the past couple years. And in this case, we've gotten 6 or 7 since. So let's just say it's 2021. Both of the X-Wing sets came out, assuming they are true. We would have gotten 9 X-Wing sets in the past 8 X-Wing sets in the past 5 years, which is ridiculous, in my opinion. But whatever. I have the 2018 X-Wing, and I don't really see a reason for me to get the new one, unless it's drop dead gorgeous. And one thing about the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter, and we'll get into the next set, which this also applies to. There was a leak a while back that the sets, the Lego Star Wars in particular, Lego is going to be reducing the prices of these sets. They never said for what reason, but it's because they're just getting so expensive. So last year there was 1 TIE Fighter and 1 X-Wing. The X-Wing was $90 and the TIE Fighter was $80. and that was and they've decreased both prices of the set by $40 each, which I don't know how the hell they did that, but somehow they managed to pull it off. And knowing Lego, they're not going to release an absolute garbage product, except for like Lego Trolls, but that's what you would expect. Also, the next set, which is probably the most exciting one for me, at least in this first part of the wave, because this is up until spring of 2021. So this is also like April and May stuff as well. So it's an Imperial Shuttle Set 75203 and is going to be $80. And now the last one was, I think, either $120 or $100. I don't know. Still, it's a downgrade, and I'm excited for the set. And we did get a rumor that there would be a UCS version, and of course that was replaced by the Mos Eisley Cantina UCS style of that, at least the Master Builder series. And I think what they're trying to do with these 3 sets that they downgraded is that they're trying to make it very more sleeker. I think that's what Lego's been doing with their sets. They did with Luke's Land Speeder. Of course, they did the opposite. They increased the price by $10 instead of decreasing it. But it's very interesting because someone obviously knows what the Imperial Shuttle looks like, and they were like, damn, that is sleek, it has to be UCS. So they said it was UCS, and obviously it was a very blurry picture, or they only saw a glimpse of it, so they couldn't determine the size and pricing piece count of it to determine whether it's UCS or just play scale. So what they're probably doing with the TIE Fighter, the X-Wing, and the Imperial Shuttle is they're making it as smooth and complicated as possible. I wouldn't be surprised if those 3 sets there are 18 plus, because Lego has been doing that a lot with their Lego Star Wars sets in particular, and I really like it. Also with the AIT, they've downgraded that as well, and I think they did. No, did they? I'm trying to think something else they probably downgraded. They've upscaled everything else. So yeah, those are the 3 sets, and then the UCS set 75303, and it says $200. And could this be a UCS Gunship? Most definitely. Of course, as you probably know, the UCS Gunship was voted in as the UCS set that the fans wanted, and I can't see them making it the end of the year of 2021 UCS set. And $200 is fairly reasonable for this set. So I think I'm very happy about that, because I was afraid that it would be, number one, somewhat overscaled. Obviously, the last Republic Gunship, at least in that scale that we got, was $130, but this is UCS styled, so I can see some reasoning behind why they would make it expensive. Also, they're doing a helmet collections, and this is very weird in my opinion. So there's 3 helmets, and set 75. Oh crap! I just dropped my phone. There's set 75304 and is going to be $70. There's set 75305 and will be $50, and there's set 75206 and that will be $70. And all 3 of the busts, the helmet busts, whatever, were all $60. They were all $60. So they've had to include at least a bigger helmet, and the helmets that were confirmed were Darth Vader's helmet, Scout Trooper helmet, and Imperial Probe Droid. And I think they got this thing wrong, because I really don't think they'll do a bust or the helmet collection, because Imperial Probe Droid, once again, is not a helmet, it's a droid. And there is set 75307 and is a buildable statue. There's no attached price to this at all. And there's 2 different pictures I'm looking at, and one says that the probe droid is set 75306. The other one says it's and the buildable statue is set 75307. So this makes me think that they simply got the number wrong, and the buildable statue will be the Imperial probe droid. And I heard something early last year about Imperial probe droid, so maybe they had the drawing boards or whatever, and something got leaked out of that. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure about that. But yeah, that's it for this. Thank you for Promo Bricks and Nino Leaks for the rumor list video, I guess, or not the rumor list video, the rumor list. And as disappointing as these are, I'm happy I'm able to take at least somewhat of a small break from trying to just worry about trying to get all these Clone Wars sets. And I'm surprised there is not a dual set on here. And maybe they're saving that for the end of the year. I don't know. From out of this list, the only ones that really interest me are the Millennium Falcon Microfighter, whatever the microfighter is from, that we don't know about, the Mandalorian set, the TIE Fighter, the Imperial Shuttle, and of course the Republic Gunship, assuming that's what the UCS set is. Darth Vader, but helmet. I haven't gotten any of the helmet at all. I've never gotten a helmet, Star Wars helmet as of now. But I think maybe I'll try getting the Vader one. We'll see. I think the Vader one's going to be $70, and that seems pretty steep. Also, so I don't know what they could possibly do for the one helmet, though, since there's one that's $50, and the others are $70. The Scout Trooper, I don't know which... The Scout Trooper set 75305. So, okay, so the Scout Trooper is going to be $50. Scout Trooper helmet's going to be $50. Sorry about that, I burped. The Scout Trooper helmet's going to be $50, and the Darth Vader helmet will be $70. And so the two sets, I guess, we don't know about. Well, we have an assumption that the UCS set is going to be the Ucs Gunship, of course, and then we have the Microfighter that we don't know about. That's $10. The buildable statue, we are assuming that is going to be the Imperial Probe Droid, and then we have the $70 helmet that we have no idea what it is. Please have the Rex helmet, something Clone Wars, just something Clone Wars other than the UCS set. And there are different release dates for this. I believe that all of these sets, except there's a couple of these are going to be in March. I think the Resistance X-Wing and I think the something else. Two of these sets are going to be released in March, and every other set is going to be released in on February, except the UCS set and the helmet sets. I believe those will be released in May, of course, for May the 4th. So yeah, that was a lot. Thank you all for watching. Please let me know what your thoughts are on these rumors. Once again, these are not true, and you shouldn't believe what you hear until you see them in person. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.